I've had a lot of requests to talk about Social Security's rules around blindness as a disability for Social Security disability. I have on my square dancing dress because I am going to a square dance soon. So stay tuned and let me talk about Social Security disability and blindness. I am Medicare Mama here with the Medicare Family. This is my mama, who was the first one in our family to start selling Medicare years ago, 40 years ago. And we have a video every week, so if you don't subscribe, please hit the subscribe button. If you have questions, something you'd like me to talk about or train on, please put it in the comments. Blindness is one of the conditions that can get you automatically qualified for Social Security disability. If you know anything about Social Security disability, if you've watched any of my other videos, you know that it is very difficult, near impossible to get, especially to do it on your own. There's only a few conditions like ALS that you're automatically given Social Security disability. Everybody else has to fight very hard and long, typically 2 years. 90% of people are declined on the first attempt. You have to appeal, you have to hire an attorney. It's very frustrating. It's hard to get disability. It's much harder now because of COVID, because there's so many more people applying for it. That being said, blindness, like I said, ALS, end-stage renal disease, is a special exception. So for the blind, let's say you're on just regular Social Security disability. You fought through all that and you won and you got it. For you to be able to work, you can only make a very little amount of money. In 2021, that amount is $1,310 a month, okay? So $1,310. If you watch my videos on TikTok, I always say about $1,300. I always kind of round it up. So Google it, talk to Social Security, don't go off my numbers. Make sure you're sure that you don't exceed it and get in a problem where you have to pay back money or you're terminated, okay? So it's $1,310 if you're just the average person that's on disability. But for blindness, you can make almost twice as much. It is $2,190 a month. Again, this is for 2021. These amounts go up every year. So the blind can get Social Security disability automatically. They will automatically get Medicare A and B. So they're Medicare Part B. They don't have to wait 24 months like everybody else on disability, except for these people that are fast track, the ALS, ESRD. Almost everybody else has to wait 24 months. You have to be on Social Security disability 24 months before your Medicare Part B, your Medicare, goes into effect. So we want you to call us 3 months before those 24 months are up. Call us at the Medicare Family, find us online, Google us, email us, however. But if you have somebody that's blind, that's going blind, they can get it automatically. And again, we can supplement your coverage with Medicare, even though you're under 65. What is blindness? I'm blind in one eye. And people, when I would tell them, hey, I'm blind in this eye, I can't see my hand, they'd always ask me, like, how blind? And I was like, what do you mean, how blind? Like, I'm blind. They're like, well, do you see shadows? Do you see shapes? I'm like, I don't see anything. They're like, you don't see anything? Are you legally blind? And I'm like, I don't know what legally blind is. This is my whole life narrative. I'm like, I can't see anything. I can't see my hand. I can't see anything. It's black. There's nothing. And they're like, oh. And I always wonder, like, what are these degrees of blindness? So I'll tell you, if you have perfect vision, that's 20/20. To qualify for automatic Social Security disability, you need to be 2200 or worse. Okay, that's the automatic. Now, if you're under 2200, that's all those people that they were always querying me, like, how bad is it? Do you see shapes, lights? Is it just blurry? If you're in that category, that you're legally blind, then you will have to go through some tests and submit documentation, and it's a little bit more trouble to get it than if you are 2200. Do you get more Social Security because you are blind? And if you watched my videos, if you're following the Medicare Mommy, you know we talk about when they come up with your retirement amount for Social Security, they base it on your 35 highest years of earnings. And they index that for inflation. That's how they calculate what you'll get in retirement. So if you became blind and your blindness caused your earnings to drop off, they can throw those years out so that it doesn't hurt you, so that you could get more Social Security monthly payment than if they counted those years. Can't unravel the whole thing here in just a couple minutes, but the main thing is that they can be fast-tracked and they can work and earn more money. If you have more questions, please contact us here at the Medicare Family. My family would love to help you with your Medicare, Social Security, retirement questions. You never pay to work with us. Thanks for watching.